Hello, bonjour, Jen here. How are you? Comment ça va? I just realized that we are a few days away. Well, if you're watching this as I'm recording it, which is 9th of June 2014, you're a few days away from your French exam, the written part of the exam. That, of course, includes the listening part. So I thought I'll put something together to help you. So first thing, how do you study for your French Leaving Cert listening comprehension, especially at this stage when it's only a few days away, or maybe it's tomorrow even. Now, of course, if you haven't been exposing yourself to material in French, like watching movies or videos, TVs, or listening to podcasts, it's all about shaping your ear, because a lot of time I see my students, they lose out on marks on things that they do understand when they see them written, So, for example, so simple words, especially words that are the exact same in English, like the word fruits, for example, same spelling, same meaning in French, but completely different pronunciation, right? So you hear fruit and you don't recognize it, and that way you can lose out on marks. So anyway, so what are tips that I can give you to prepare for your French listening comprehension? Well, they are the same that you probably read before or heard before. The number one tip is, and I see my student, is use your CD. Your CD at the front of your exam paper, the one that's there that you haven't taken out all year. Take it out and listen to it and use it. It's actually pretty good. I just listened to it myself and I was amazed. So use it. It's a good one. Second thing, know the format, know what to expect on your paper. Okay, so I hope you do know that by now. What is it going to look like now? If you're doing the French Leaving Cert at the higher level, remember the listening part is 20% of your whole exam. If you're doing the ordinary level, it's 25%. Now you have 5 sections. The 4 first ones are in the shape of a conversation, an interview, so you'll be hearing 1 or 2 people, and you'll be listening to that, be hearing that recording 3 times. The last section is the news item. Okay, so it's quite fast and you only hear it twice, so be aware of that. So what to do? Yes, first thing you do, you read your questions. Remember, your questions are in English, which means you answer in English. Okay, same thing for the whole exam. Question in English, you answer in English. Questions in French, you answer in French. So read your questions, highlight your keywords. You have a bit of time to do that as soon as you receive your paper in your hand, and so you know what to expect from reading the questions. So like I said, the first 4 sections you'll be hearing 3 times. First time, listen, pay attention, recognize. Don't rush into writing your answers. I know it's tempted, especially sometimes like, I know, but that's how you make mistakes. Okay, remember, you have 2 more times to listen to it. So pay attention the first time. Then the second time is where you write down your answer. And of course, the third time is where you double check, you triple check. Even if you're 100% sure, still use that third recording to check your answer. Because sometimes they do try to trick you and you jump to a conclusion and you get your answer wrong. So what else? Do not leave any blank. Now, if you are completely clueless after the third time, do take a guess, because you will not lose any marks from answering wrongly, but you will lose mark by leaving it blank. So might as well put something there. And so what else now? The things you need to know for the listening comprehension part of the exams is vocabulary, a lot of simple vocabulary, a lot of the time that you would have learned in first and second year. So if you have forgotten all this, go back to your list. Things such as the numbers, you get a lot of numbers, hearing the numbers, recognizing the numbers. especially bigger numbers, you know, like the dates of the year. Know your colors, know your countries, your nationalities, your professions, the weather, the seasons, different words about the time, you know, like today, yesterday, tomorrow, next week, the days of the weeks, the month. Okay, so simple things, but yet that need to be reviewed. So what I have done, I have gathered a series of videos that will help you in a fun way to practice listening to these words, those sentences that you should know for your French Leaving Cert listening comprehension. So please do proceed. If you want to practice your French Leaving Cert listening comprehension, with this short, simple exercise that will help you, I hope. And let me know how you get on. And as always, please, what was I going to say? Let me know how you do get on. And I wish you all the best with all of your exams that are coming up. À très bientôt dans la prochaine vidéo. Bye.